Hey everyone! With regards to the broom closet, I'm not entirely within it and I'm not entirely out of it. For the simple reason that I only talk to people about my beliefs if I know that they're not going to mock them. Because all too often I've made the mistake of telling people who just think, oh, can you just like fly on broomsticks and think you can make things appear? And it's like, no. You think I can ride on broomsticks and make things appear, but I live in the real world, thank you very much. But to avoid things like that, which I've had in the past, I've decided just to keep it that way. If I know people aren't going to take the mick, then I'll tell them. And if people see pagan stuff in my room and ask an honest question, then I'll answer it. But, you know, I'm so sick of taking abuse, and I don't want to just flaunt my religion out, because also I know that it's been more accepted than it ever has been in the past. However, it's not fully accepted out in society yet, and I'm sure many pagans will know what that feels like. So I'm always very careful about what I say and make sure I say the right thing, otherwise the general non-magical muggle public will get the wrong impression. It'll just make us look worse. So yeah, I'm always very careful about who I tell. That's not to say that you can't go out and tell everybody you know. It's great to be proud of who you are. I'm happy with who I am. I just choose to just be wary, but that's just me. Because I'm not ashamed, I just don't want to cause unnecessary fuss, because people do like to pick on that kind of thing sometimes. But if you're entirely within the broom closet and you're afraid of telling your parents and stuff, I have to be honest, I haven't told my parents. I did tell them when I was first doing it, but they kind of just took the mick, and my mum just assumed it was all evil black magic because she read some article about Aleister Crowley once, and I just thought, you know what, the next time, I mean, even when I was Christian, they kind of took the mick because they're not really religious, but yeah, when I thought I'd come back to it, I'm just not going to say anything unless I'm asked. And I have lots of people, I have adult friends. I have an adult friend who's a pagan witch, and her house is filled with pagan stuff. She's been doing it for years and years and years, and her mum doesn't know. Still doesn't know. And she makes stuff to sell for my local witchy shop, but you know, her mum doesn't know. So I'm not saying lie to your parents at all. I think it's really good to be open and honest. I mean, if you know it's going to cause a problem in your house, then maybe say something, but I would recommend that before you decide to come out of the closet in any way at all, you have to know why you believe something, and you have to know what you believe, because people are going to ask you, and you have to know what to say, and it's very important that you make it very clear. I mean, you could even write out, if you wanted, just like a list of questions, possible questions people will ask you, and your responses to them, and make sure they're well researched and thorough, and you know, try and make it clear what you believe and that it's not evil, because we know we're not evil, but it's, you know, movies and stuff that have created this image of paganism in the public mind, and it's not fair at all. So if you're going to come out of the broom closet, you have to know why you believe what you believe, and you have to be able to say that, because people are going to ask you, and if you can't back yourself up, then, you know, people are just going to rip you to shreds, basically. And that doesn't do anyone any good. So, yeah, that's all I will probably say on the subject. There's no reason why you shouldn't be proud of who you are. So, I mean, by all means tell your parents, especially if you know it's going to cause a problem if you don't. But you have to be very, very careful what you say, because you don't want them coming to your room one day and finding your wand or athame or a pagan book or something, and then it causes a huge row. It just wouldn't be cool at all. So yeah, just make sure you know why you believe what you believe, and be honest about it to everybody who asks. Blessed be.